One of the most common questions I get from people who are struggling with demonic possession is it safe for me to perform an exorcism? The question seems simple, but it's actually more complicated than many people realize. In this video, we will discuss what an exorcism is and how you can tell if you need one. An exorcism is the act of driving out or warding off evil spirits, or the practice of expelling evil spirits from a person or place. It also refers to the ridding of houses and buildings of these malevolent entities. And yes, it's possible for you to perform an exorcism in your home. Here are some signs that you may be dealing with a demon. Violence: if a possessed person becomes violent, hits or bites others, or breaks things around them, they may be possessed by demons. Supernatural strength: in some cases of demonic possession, the person being attacked will exhibit superhuman strength and be able to lift objects that are far too heavy for them to move under normal circumstances. Speaking in unknown languages: if someone who is not fluent in another language suddenly starts speaking it fluently, this could indicate demonic activity at work. This symptom is sometimes called glossolalia. A person who speaks in an unknown language might also experience paralysis during their episode. This can make them unable to fight off any attempts at exorcism until their episode has ended. In order to perform an exorcism, you need to have a lot of faith. You also need to be able to recite the Lord's Prayer and have permission from the person in need of an exorcism. Only priests or bishops are allowed to perform an exorcism, and only with these permissions can you begin your procedure. It's important to remember that an exorcism isn't something you can do in your living room. You will be putting yourself at risk, as well as the person who is possessed and those around you. This can include physical harm, mental health issues, or emotional damage. Furthermore, there are no training courses available for performing exorcisms. Most of what we know about them comes from religious texts and word of mouth through churches across the world. So unless you were born into a long line of priests or monks, or have been trained by one yourself, there's no way for us to tell whether or not it would be safe for you to perform an exorcism on someone else. A few things you need to keep in mind. It is dangerous to perform an exorcism. There are several risks involved, including being sued, arrested, and even killed. If you're considering performing an exorcism because you think it will help someone out of a difficult situation, I encourage you to reconsider and work with the person instead. If the person's family hires you for an exorcism, make sure to have them sign a contract before beginning any work on this project. You should seek out some training from a professional before attempting any kind of demon removal yourself. If not done properly or without proper supervision or preparation, demonic possession can be deadly. The thought of performing an exorcism can be scary, but there are other ways to help someone who is possessed by demons. If you think someone needs this kind of treatment and they're not willing or able to seek it out themselves, contact a professional instead of trying it yourself. Have you ever seen a demonic force at work? Have you ever seen someone under the influence of an evil force? Let us know all about it in the comments below. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more on the paranormal.